Leo.
Hello, Leo. This is your forecast for October 2015. And listen, I just want to say right up front, bear with me since I am recording it in the studio this month. I had already gone through and taped 8 of your videos, only to come and see there was this big black whatever dot on the lens, on the inside of the lens of all things. So it kind of messed up those videos, so I'm having to start over from square one. But it seems to work on the Taro videos as well, and the upside is as the sound quality is much better here when I'm using professional equipment. So let me see. We have this month such an acceleration of energy taking place. And why is that? Well, we had the blood moon, the total lunar eclipse, September 27th, 28th. It was a tetrad, one of 4 blood moons in a row. So it was super powerful. The eclipses help us rid ourselves of those things no longer needed in our lives, and which keeps us in the rut and then stifling and not growing. And so for that reason, the universe helps us to launch ourselves. It really gives us a quantum leap in accelerating our lives for new growth. And let me tell you, the planets, the way they are lined up here in October, talk about acceleration. We have a wonderful lineup of new beginnings. We have expansions. We have harvest times coming in. So I'm really excited to share with you what we have. What I do want to mention also before I get started, that at any time you're looking for any of the scopes, always look up at the right-hand corner, the little eye, that's the information button. When you click on it, a drop-down list will come, and you'll always find the playlist where I have all the videos for the current and upcoming month forecasts, so you can easily access them at any given time, just so you know that. So we're going to start off. I'm going to mention Venus first because it's been cruising for an extensive time here in your first house, Leo. And what a beautiful energy to have over extensive time. And that's because Venus was retrograde. So it spent several weeks here. So I know you've been enjoying yourself. And for one thing, you always come from the heart being a Leo. But having Venus there, you must have been extra radiant. And artsy. That's also what Venus is all about. Beauty, right? Now, from the 8th, it's going to move into your 2nd house for money and income, and you're going to be looking over your financial situation. It will be in the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is very analytical, so you might be crunching numbers and being more so practical about the way you use your money. You might find new ways of making money, because when Venus tours here, it will attract more money. It might spend some more money, and especially also because it's going to be joining both Mars and Jupiter in this area. And so you got a lot of things going on here. There's travel. Jupiter loves to travel, especially out of country, foreign people and places. That's Jupiter for you. Venus and Mars in this area is that you're enjoying yourself. And that is so important. You so deserve it, Leo. Now, Mars here will also want to spend money, and but you could also network. Find somebody that maybe you can do some collaboration with. Virgo loves to kind of figure out these new ways. And since there's a lot of men in your life right now in this area. That's Mars. You have a lot of women coming into your life. That's Venus. And then you have Jupiter. You have a lot of influential people who are seemingly very happy-go-lucky. That's what Jupiter's all about, is enthusiasm, optimism, people out and about and traveling. So this is a time for you to hubnub with those people who can be supportive of you. And I see you also offering your support to those that you meet. To bring it even more so, shall I say, socially, that you have the Sun, New Moon, and Mercury in your 3rd house, which also indicates travel. This is short distance, just out and about, around where you live. It could be a day trip here and there. It could be a weekend trip here and there. But that's what the third house likes to do. It likes to be in motion and movement, and it loves to chit-chat, speak up a storm. And so here we have the new moon, which will take place on October 12th. So remember to put down your intentions on that day, and don't forget to write yourself an abundance check as well and see what that's going to do for you, since it is here in the sign of Libra, 19 degrees. And remember, Libra is ruled by Venus, which is both love and romance, but also money. Not that we want to talk about money all the time, but hey, listen, this is where your planets are, so we will have to mention it. And so that abundance check here with the new moon Libra, and having Libra in the second house for money and the ruler of the second house, you could luck out. Something really nice could come to you where you can attract it, visualize it, especially here on this new moon. Then we have Saturn has moved out of the fourth house. You have really been dealing with property, foundations, family stuff and issues over the last 2.5 years. But now you're out of that. You feel liberated as far as your foundation, real estate and so forth. Now it's more like you're going to be focusing more seriously on how to be creative, bring your creativity forward in a practical sense. I feel that a lot of you Leos are creative, and the fifth house for you, having Saturn there right now is more like, how do I take my creativity and transform it into a practical, physical thing that can get out into the world? Some of you will seriously start thinking about wanting to have your own business, whether that be a full-time thing or a side business. It could be that as well. But your vision is there, it being in the sign of Sagittarius, and Saturn locking that in. You got 2.5 years, so no rush, but 2.5 years to mature this area. So I'm going to start off here. Bring your note and your pen, notepad and your pens out. Why? Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 really important key dates. Now, all of the other ones are equally important, but the ones that I specifically want to mention are the initiations of new cycles. And I'm thinking it's so perfect that it came now after that lunar eclipse, because this indicates all new beginnings, see? And September was a fairly slow month as it came down to transits and aspects. So it's like everything was kind of slowing down so that we as humanity can be prepared for the eclipse, to eclipse things away. And here comes this speed up. Starting off top of the month, we have Mercury, still retrograde, sextiling Saturn on the 6th. And Mercury's your mind, the way it thinks and how it communicates, so forth. Saturn's kind of looking at, okay, so I'm here now, but where am I going to go with it all? And that is because the sun is squaring Pluto on this day. The sun is you and Pluto's transformation. It's square. It's wondering, okay, now what? And the eclipse has just been. So you're looking at it, and also on the 6th, so we got 3 aspects going on together. So Mars is looking across your chart to Neptune. Mars being in your second house of money, your own income, your monthly security, is looking across to Neptune there in the 8th house. That's your security as far as money being put aside, your investments, your retirement funds, royalties, commissions, or anything that you might have as shared resources. So you set out with a dream, a plan a year ago, and now you're standing across from it at the high point, the vantage point, where you can look back and say, that's what I initiated then. How far have I come now? Where am I going to go with this? And then it will give you a beautiful navigation, because it's going to be another year before Mars will turn around to the other side of your chart and meet up with Neptune again. So whatever you envisioned, you're reaping now, and then you're setting new goals to kind of reach up next year to that Neptune. And it's all about money. So pay attention how your mind is evolving around these issues that first week of October. Then we have a key date. The first one I see here, really powerful, very transformative for you, Leo, is Jupiter. Jupiter in your second house for income. We know it's trying to expand this area for you, but it's trining up with Pluto in your sixth house, which has to do with work. Okay, so here I'm feeling these two forces together can really not just bring up an abundance for you, because Jupiter is abundant, but Pluto, which also, besides ruling transformation, is also about money, but then big money. So here there is a balance, and it's coming in through the sixth house of your work, and you could also come to meet somebody who can be quite impressive for you. And this would be perhaps where you go and work out, because that's what the sixth house is about. All about health. Talking about health, Jupiter and Pluto here together can definitely bring your health up. If you've needed a tune-up, well, your tune-up is definitely going through the roof here with this. But you can come to meet people who are influential for you that can help you work out your health, help you and support you, expand your income. So keep your eyes peeled. And especially when I'm talking about these two placements in your chart, there's so much more coming in behind it the rest of the month that it's going to be exciting to see how it's going to pan out. On the 13th, Mercury, which was retrograde there on the 6th, having that talk with Saturn, well, now Mercury is direct and it's still back in talks with Saturn. So whatever was negotiated or discussed, now is a time where you can put your pen to paper if you need to sign any documents or contracts. That's typical Mercury and Saturn wanting to secure something for you. So that's a good day for you. Then we have on the 15th, another key day, just where we spoke about Jupiter wanting to expand Pluto. Here comes Mars, very same degree, also trining on Pluto. Mars is dynamite. It's your ambitions, it's your goal, your drive, it's the men in your life. With Pluto, it's all transformation. So Jupiter opened a door where Mars is coming in and saying, I'll do it. So there's enthusiasm here, and you're really seeing like magic performing in front of you. Then we have on the 23rd, Venus is going to come to the very same degree where both Jupiter first was, then Mars. Here comes Venus, also giving a trine to Pluto over there in your sixth house. It's all about new structures, Leo. And when we talk about structures, it's because Pluto also is in Capricorn. So if you felt that here over whatever latest period for you, where structures have been coming down in your life, here comes the rebuilding. And it is super strong. The architecture of your life is going to take on different shapes and forms that you probably in the past would not have imagined. This is one of the best periods of 12 years for you to have this take place. And it's securing you, not just in your day-to-day life and physical health and vitality, but also within security, which is that second house where Jupiter is beaming from. You have a whole year where Jupiter is going to be helping and supporting you, but you won't have Venus and Mars like you have this month in October. So this is the month that you really want to initiate. On the 16th, we have Venus looking across the chart to Neptune, just like Mars did there on the 6th. So now Venus is taking an overview as well about what you have set out to do, what you have achieved, kind of locking it in and validating. Mars saying, yep, I totally agree with you. This is what I'm going to do. And then it sets off towards its journey, towards its ideal vision, hopes and dreams that you are holding close to heart. On the 17th, Mars will conjunct with Jupiter. Now, isn't this just a fabulous month? Mars is action, drive, it is passion. Jupiter really opening up the door, because when planets are conjunct, they're at the most powerful. They share the same degree in the sky. It means new beginnings. And so when Mars and Jupiter come together, it's celebration, practically celebration. On the 22nd, you might go, wow, how much hasn't happened? Because you were contemplating in the beginning, the first few days there of October, and probably so because of the eclipse. And then you had a supersonic week where everything just started opening up for you, and you're on the 22nd thinking, oh my God, how much has happened in such a short amount of time. Nearly to the point that it's hard to believe. You might be questioning whether it's all true and real. Here comes real on the 23rd, just the day after. Venus coming in, trining Pluto and saying, yes, this is very real. Here's the money. Venus is money. Here's Pluto, big money. So if somebody struck up a deal with you, put it that way, or you were in negotiations with somebody to work together, perhaps, and this could be a collaboration. Sixth house is all about work. Now, so if you found somebody to collaborate with, and it's all sounding so perfect, sometimes, if it sounds too good to be true, it may not be true. We all know that saying. But then here comes Venus saying, okay, but here it is. Here's the money. It's real. Then you can start your collaboration. This will also help you, or help your Saturn, should I say, to start looking at the serious side of your creativity, which it wants to ground, which it wants to grow. You got 2.5 years here. And when you have the money securing you to do those things that you desire to work with, and the money is there to back you, well, what are you waiting for? So listen, I'm going to get to the end of the month here because this is the most fun. Venus not only trine Pluto, it's also conjuncting Jupiter. So within the 2 days, you can easily just add the 24th there too, because it's all merged into this close conjunction though. Venus will be initiating an expansion of Jupiter and the transformation of power here with Pluto, which is opening up your power to transform those things that you believe in. So it's beautiful. And let me tell you, though, Halloween this year, both the sun and the moon both will be trining off on Neptune. And Neptune is not just all about creativity. It's full of imagination. And what is Halloween if it's not about us expressing exactly that, our imagination? So pay attention to not only how you're going to be thinking up a storm of how to be extra creative and with your costumes, but look at the people around you this year and their costumes. I think that's going to be spectacular, just spectacular. So listen, this is Karen Lustrup, and I'm saying goodbye for now. I am going to tune you straight over here to Sherile Turner, which has put together for us a yoga meditation. And I hope you will enjoy. Those of you who have done yoga, I know you will appreciate it. For those of you new to yoga, will definitely come to appreciate it too. And it will also be uploaded to the channel if you want to re-listen to it at any time for your pleasure of meditation. You'll find it there.
Hello and welcome to this yoga meditation recorded exclusively for Karen's Play-to-Star followers. My name is Sherile, and I will be your guide on this yoga meditation as we take a journey together to explore the possibilities of implementing yoga into our lives. Find a comfortable position where your body is fully supported and you can remain for the following 10 to 15 minutes comfortably. Focus on your breathing and allow your awareness to stay on the tip of your nose as you gently observe the air flowing in and out. And as you go deeper and deeper into a relaxation with every breath, you concentrate more on my voice. You pay attention to my voice only, listening very carefully to the suggestions I am about to give to you. These suggestions will help you to increase your daily activity and prepare you for yoga. Yoga is the practice of breathing into your limbs and muscles and allowing your body to surrender to a series of poses that help you to connect to your inner self. One thing that is very important for you is to allow your body and let it go permanently. You will continue to lead a healthy life as a result of this meditation, and you will do so happily and with ease. This meditation has been designed so that you will become confident in your body, allowing it to simply be during your yoga sessions. Through the practice of yoga, you will become lean and strong, vigorous and alert, with ease and comfort. You are about to become completely reconditioned, and you are keen to take on board any suggestions that I have for you. Although you're not forced to take them on board, it is always your personal choice. I know that you're looking forward to reconditioning your mind, to take in and replace your old beliefs with new ones, beliefs that allow your body to be exercised regularly through the practice of yoga. And as you continue to focus on your breath, noticing the in and out, the rise and fall of your chest, you feel strong enough to release any negative thoughts that may come into your mind in this moment. Just take a few minutes now to stay in this moment and keep your awareness on your breath. I know that you're looking forward to feeling like a new person, with new exercise and movement habits, and a lean, strong, and fit body. The body you always wanted and dreamt of. With these new habits, you'll be totally satisfied and happy. You will embrace your new habits and lifestyle, and you will feel good. Now, in order to connect with your body and your breath in a synchronized manner, allowing yourself to enjoy yoga, allowing your breath to be at one with the movements of your body, creating a healthy way of being that will yield great benefits for you, both physically and spiritually. You are developing new habits daily, and every new habit that helps you to create your vision for your life, you are grateful for. And every new habit, including yoga and meditation, works for your body and your spirit. And you're happy with the results of your new practices, your improved lifestyle and habits. And the happier you are, the greater your desire to practice yoga and allow your body to move, bend, and submit to your breath with each session. Every day you will become more and more satisfied with your new yoga practice, and this will encourage you to do better each day. You will feel better, stronger, and healthier with every new yoga session, and you integrate yoga easily into your daily routines, increasing your desire to improve your spiritual and physical connectivity. You are not concerned with the time it takes for your body to adjust to the new yoga poses, or the time it takes to achieve a lean body and to become strong and fit and healthy. You know that in time you will practice yoga with ease, becoming lean, fit and toned, and your body is grateful to you for making this decision, and you are choosing every day to take care of yourself, take care of your mind, body and spirit. In fact, you see yourself as a butterfly, preparing to emerge from a cocoon, and you are looking forward to spreading your wings and flying with your new beautiful lean and toned body, with your healthy mind, connected spirit, and improved lifestyle. And as you bring your awareness back to your breath, you are determined to remain on this newly found path, and you are pleased with yourself, feeling proud for making the decision to take this step forward. And now you simply need to relax and allow all of these suggestions to sink into the deepest part of your mind's eye. First, as an image. I'd like you to imagine yourself starting your yoga session. An image of you being relaxed and enjoying the positive sensations that are coming up now associated with yoga. Imagine yourself practicing yoga daily, feeling better and stronger after each session. Imagine yourself at your most flexible. Imagine yourself allowing the breath to relax your muscles, to lengthen and tone, and allow the stretch. See an image of yourself, fitter, leaner, and more flexible in 1 year's time, with a greater connection between body, mind, and spirit. And your subconscious mind is now taking all of these suggestions and accepting them as it releases the old beliefs you once held there. And as the subconscious allows these new suggestions to settle in, it begins to change. And as you continue to focus on your breath, noticing the cool air going in and the warm air releasing as you exhale, your subconscious is adjusting Your physical activity is increasing. Your desire to practice yoga is growing. And as you continue to relax with your awareness on the breath, simply allow these suggestions to take the place of any old negative habits or beliefs. Anything that once limited you, and enjoy the reconditioning of your mind, body, and spirit. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen to this meditation, and I wish you all the best with your yoga practice. If you would like to hear more meditations, then please subscribe to Play the Stars.